And here we are, day 39. First thing in the morning, just about ready to really pretty much just leave this town now. Mind you, I haven't searched this place, so I might have a quick search of this. Didn't search that because it was where I was staying, so I can reach in here without activating the mines and actually see what's in this gun safe. But I think I'm going to leave this town today. Not a lot left for me to find around the place, if I'm honest about it. I'll find a complete weapon there. So I found a complete shotgun. It's reasonably low level, so I'm not stressed about it. I don't use shotguns at all, so there's no real point to me keeping it. I will just sell it at the next trader that I come across, which I really do need to. One thing I do need to do is complete my mission so I can see whether I can find a second trader. I've already found one, but I'd like to find a second one. Position myself between the two of them when I eventually build my first base. Well, my long-term base it'll be. I don't have a permanent base until I don't remember searching that. I don't have a permanent base until I figure out where I am on the map and what's around me. I want to be close to hub cities. I want to be close to the traders as well. So I don't think I'm going to bother going in there. It's only got, what do you call it, shopping baskets. So it's of no real use to me. So now I've got to figure out where I'm going to stash my bits and pieces. I do need some wood though. Let's get the wood. There. Make some storage chests. I only really need 2 of those. And we'll figure out where I'm going to put those to stash them away when I leave this town. Decisions. It was a pretty average town all in all, this one, I must say. It was nothing to get excited about. So, can we see that? Yeah, you can see that pretty easily. So, let's build another one of you, rather than picking that one up, or chopping it up. Let's figure out. Sweet Potato, how are you? First time on my stream, I think. So welcome. How's everything going with you, Sweet Potato? I like the name, by the way. Just started streaming in the last couple of minutes. I think I'm going 4 minutes by the looks of it. So yeah, mate, just about to stash my stuff, and then I'm going to bugger off. I've search fetch everything in this place. I'm not too worried about anything around here. Just got to figure out where I'm going to stash it. Oh, dog. Sweet, which means there's a few dogs. I love dogs. They're my favourites. Long time listener? Fair enough, mate. Welcome, as I said, and thanks very much for coming on the stream. I'm just going to try and chase these dogs and see whether, so they don't attack me. So they don't attack me when I'm not expecting them. I will actually cause them to attack me. Oh man, it always ends well for me. Always ends so well. Yeah, mate. So, do you play 7 Days to Die yourself, or do you just watch streams? I was expected to be more than 2 dogs as well there, but there's only seems to be 2. I would have expected to be 3 or 4, but I can't seem to see any others. But yeah, as I said, mate, do you play 7 Days to Die yourself, or you just watch the stream? I'm going to do something a bit different here and stash my stuff up here. But yeah, sorry, no, just, oh, that'd be right. I thought I was going to catch the ladder there, but I didn't, so that sprained my leg. Yeah, it's a bit disappointing if you can't get on as often as you'd like. It takes a lot of time to a lot of time invested in this game. So yeah, I understand what you mean there. It's unless you can commit to a bit of time, you sort of feel like you're achieving nothing is the way I look at it. But I sort of play once a. What have I managed to do there? Forgive me, sorry, mate. I'm just trying to figure out why my. There they are. There, sorry. Yeah, I sort of stream once a day if I can. Sometimes it doesn't always work. Hey, cheers, Snakes. How are you, buddy? All right? I watched your stream earlier. I watched your video. Sorry, earlier. Part of it anyway. But yeah, thanks for coming on, Snakes. Appreciate that as always. If you're looking for a stream or a video or a YouTuber to watch, Sweet Potato, have a look at Sneaks 847 TV. He does some good PvP stuff. So yeah, watch him, and I'm sure, like everybody else, you'll enjoy it. But you been all good, Snakes? What I'm doing here is sorting out my stuff I'm taking with me. No worries, mate. No worries, mate. You do a good stream, so I don't mind plugging you. What am I doing here? There is a method to my madness here, people. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to figure out what I want to do here as far as... Yeah, take it easy, Snakes, mate. We'll catch up with you again soon, eh? Thanks for coming on. Thanks for the like. Thanks for the comment. Okay, so... That was a bit of a waste of time, what I was trying to do there. There was a method to my madness, Sweet Potato, but what I basically do is everything that I'm taking with me to the next place, I'll throw it in there. And how much fuel have I got? Oh, not very much. Oh, that is. Can actually, oh, I know what that is because my bike completely got broken. But yeah, mate, yeah, I stream once a day. Well, most days. Sometimes I'm away for work, so I don't always get the opportunity. But I try to stream every day. If I'm at home, I definitely stream every day. Just trying to figure out what else I'm going to take here with me. Let's take you. I'm not worried about you. Take some wood. One thing I didn't make here was a forge, but that doesn't matter. I'm leaving now anyway. I need to take you with me, you with me, you with me, you with me. I don't actually know what my level of my miner's helmet is. Okay, so it's quite a bit higher. So I'll leave you. That's chainsaw parts. I'm not worried about that. But I'm just getting ready to leave, basically, Potato. It's time for me to move on to the next town. So I'm just organising myself here. I don't think I'm going to take any more of this stuff with me. Just the next town. It's I've been to a few towns so far, but I'm just going to follow one of the roads until I come to a new town to search, really. I don't base myself in... I don't base myself or make myself a permanent base for quite a fair while yet. didn't realise I was thirsty. Yeah, so I don't bother until I figure out where on the map I am and where I want to be long term. I don't bother making myself a permanent base. So I'm just a nomad at the moment, really, for lack of a better word. Just wandering around, searching places, trying to find auger bits, really, that sort of stuff. So this is all the stuff I'm leaving behind. I'm not going to bother taking any of it with me. You can find most of it where you go searching, so it's no real need. But one thing I will do is actually... I need to eat you. So yeah, I'm just going to find a town, next town along the road really, see if there's anything interesting. I want to find a working stiffs if I can. This is all stuff that anybody can have that comes along eventually. Basically, yeah, so everything here I want to keep. I could read that recipe, couldn't I? So we'll get on my mini bike in a couple of minutes and then we're off, see what we can come up with. See if there's a more interesting town than this one, the next one that I come across. Because this was a really bad town. It only had one POI. It only had a cracker book, and it's, yeah. Basically I found nothing in this town. My game is lagging for some reason. I don't know why. Whereabouts are you from? Potato? Potato. If you're still there, I'm not too sure whether you're still there, mate. It says that I've got nobody watching the stream at the moment, so... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Retard. And that's us, we're off. Time to move on. Actually, there's one thing I do want to do before I do that, and that is go to the petrol station, which is over here, I think, because I want to break down the... Sure, no, there's a petrol station there. No, it's not a petrol station. Where's the petrol station? I actually can't find the petrol station. That must be it there. So let's head that way. It has got a... The petrol station's got a working stiffs... Sorry, it's got a workbench in it. So I want to break that down before I leave. And it should have a bit more petrol as well. This may dictate where I'm going to go. Oh, it's just right there. It's like literally right there, because the edge of the world's right there, so it can't get any further away than that. I had an absolute mare there. For some reason, wherever I parked my bike was breaking the bike for some reason. I can't figure out why. All my levels are below 600 now, or 500, sorry. Oh, I had a bit of a shocker there. I should have put my repairs up. real value there. As you can see, that's where the drop came. Couldn't get much closer than that. It's definitely the closest I've ever had of a dropping near me. It only happened because it was right at the edge of the world. One thing I haven't checked is over that corner of the map. Doesn't look like there's anything over there anyway. You're from Ireland. Whereabouts in Ireland are you from? I'm from New Zealand myself. But whereabouts in Ireland are you from, Potato? Now the potato name makes sense to me. If you're from Ireland. Whereabouts in Ireland are you from before you go, mate? Now this is heading straight for the edge of the world, which is a little bit scary. So pretty much I've got to go on that road there then if that's the case. I lived in Dublin for a little while, many years ago. Cool city, cool city. I only lived there for about 2 months. Before that after that I moved to Galway. I lived in Galway for about a year. Absolutely loved Galway. Loved the Irish people. Loved the Irish attitude. Loved the Irish sense of humour. Loved the Irish Guinness. So yeah mate, I know, I've travelled most of Ireland actually. Done the north. But I've only actually lived in, as I said, I lived in Dublin for a couple of months and then I lived in Galway for the rest of the time I was there. You thought I was Australian? A lot of people make that mistake. We sound very similar. A lot of people say that we don't, but we do really. It's very easy to make that mistake that one of us is either Australian or Kiwi. But yeah, no, I'm definitely Kiwi. Born in South Auckland, now live in Mount Maunganui. But I've lived in Australia as well. Obviously, being a Kiwi, most Kiwis do live in Australia at some point. But yeah, mate, absolutely loved Ireland. I spent I think I spent 5.5 years in the UK in the end. I lived in London for about a year, just over a year. I lived in Cardiff for just over a year. I lived in Edinburgh for just over a year, and then I moved to, as I said, to Dublin and then to Galway. Yeah, I'm not even going to worry about that. I'll end up running over a mine if I don't watch out. So yeah, man, it was. I loved the west coast of Ireland. Was it the Cliffs of Moher? I kissed the Blarney Castle, obviously, or the Blarney Stone at the Blarney Castle. Went to, where else did we go? I'm trying to remember because it's been so many years since I was there. Is it the Giant's Causeway? I think I went there as well. But yeah, I think I made the right decision myself. Dublin was a little bit too full on for me, a little bit too crazy. I was looking to relax a bit. I'd spent 4 years of craziness as it was. I didn't need any more craziness. So I moved. I got on a bus and moved to Galway. It was the best decision I ever made. Galway was just more laid back, you know, a lot more laid back than Dublin is. As I said, don't get me wrong, I love Dublin, great city, but I was tempted to go back to Ireland for a few years once I got back home, but it never actually happened. I think if I went back there, I'd probably go and I would have gone and lived in Belfast or something like that, probably up in the north, maybe Derry. But yeah, great place. You live in a great place. You got to come to New Zealand and see what you think of this place. A lot different than Dublin. A lot of dogs in this, and I've run out of road. Oh shit, that's not good. I got 3 dogs, at least 2 dogs after me. Take that, mother. And that. Oh, I knew there was another dog. Oh, I missed him. I'm a bit of a loss what to do here. Oh shit, I left half my stuff back at the town. I gotta go back to that town. I'm bleeding out at the moment, which is not great, but I've got enough life that it should stop eventually. Well, I hope it stops, because it's down to 55 at the moment. And there we go, 53. That's alright. So I left a bit of stuff back at the town that I was not supposed to leave. I was supposed to take with me. So that's why I've got to shoot back there and pick that up. No worries, man, take it easy. So I've left a bit of stuff back at the town. People are wondering what I'm doing at the last place that I was at, so I need to go back and grab that. That didn't look like the best move. Which one? The one against the dogs? Yeah, no, it wasn't that flash, was it? Wasn't one of my better manoeuvres. Well, that's right, you have these bad days every now and then. So I think what I'm going to do is probably follow the edge of the map. Now that I've run out of road, all the directions that I can go. So probably the best options for me to follow the edge of the map and see what I can come up with. Sometimes there's a few towns and stuff that are on the edge of the map. Like this one was right on the edge of the map. So maybe I'll come across another one. Yeah, I hate dogs. I absolutely hate dogs. I cannot say that enough. I absolutely hate dogs. That's what I wanted to take with me. So, we're out of here. And as I said, I think I'm going to follow the edge of the map where the irradiated zone is. And see what else we can come up with. Yeah, man, everybody hates dogs. There's nothing good about those dogs. I've been killed... I don't know if I've been killed in this game by many dogs, but... I think I died once to dogs in this game. They got me good. So because it's so late in the day, I'm just going to follow this edge of the map, and maybe I'll come across another road that I can follow at some point. I realise it's straight into a cactus. Well done. And twice. Oh, almost in the zone. Oh, that road actually hooked around. That works out alright for me. Nice. So that road that I was on before that finished at the edge of the map actually hooked around. Pikeys like them. Bloody pikeys. I didn't have a lot to do. I didn't meet many travellers in my times in Ireland, but I run into a few. They're a different bunch, and now the road's ended again. Well, that just shits me to no end. But yeah, they're some fun. Oh, cheers, potato. Appreciate that. I'm reasonably new to streaming, so it's just I'm just trying to find my way. Talk a bit of shit while I'm doing a bit of driving. Try to entertain you lot. Not that the Irish need much entertaining anyway; they can entertain themselves. I learnt that in the time that I lived overseas. But yeah, I spent some great times in Ireland. I spent two St. Paddy's Day there, both in Galway. But yeah, man, just so much fun. Completely different buzz than St. Paddy's Day anywhere else in the world that I've sort of celebrated it. It's the one day of the year that I do actually celebrate. Oh, and there's another trader. No, it isn't. What's that thing? Is that a trader or not? It is a trader. That's the first time I've ever seen a trader that looks like that. That is an awesome find. I'm wrapped with that. What I might do is go back and grab a heap of those weapons that I had back in that at that base I was at, which is only just over there. It's not far. Maybe I need to get through water. It's not too far. I can get to that, no problem at all. But what I'm going to do is build a storage chest. Dump the stuff there. Have I got time to get that back there before night? I haven't, but that doesn't matter. I'll take those with me. I don't think I've got enough to fill up my mini bike anyway. I don't think that's actually an issue. Where is my mini bike? Is it over here? Yeah. But I can at least sell those weapons that I'm not going to use. And there's a graveyard over there which... No, that's the first time I've ever seen one like that. It's a new one for me, that's for sure. So I'm going to go back to that base that I was just at and pick up a heap of guns and bits that I can sell that I wouldn't usually... Well, I don't ever use, so I'm just going to sell those. I'll probably come back, spend the night digging holes in that graveyard. To waste the time, because I won't be back there in time to sell to the trader. Yeah, that's definitely a first. That's definitely a first for me as far as traders. I've never seen one like that. So hopefully he's got some good stuff to sell me. Well, yeah. Hopefully he'll buy a heap of my stuff and he's got some good stuff to sell me. Maybe even pick up some auger parts, or an auger. Yeah, that'd be right. I didn't even bring a didn't bring a knife with me, so we won't worry about him. And it's a trader right on the edge of the map, which is a pain in the ass, because once you set yourself up, you'll literally never go to that trader. He's too far away. Because I do like to set myself up sort of in the middle of the map. Almost ran into the irradiated zone as usual. It is one thing that it's actually, yeah, it's not that great because it's not on the edge of the map. Well, it is on the edge of the map, which is basically where I'll never go again once I sell this stuff. What else can I... So I'm just going to pick up all the stuff, as I said, that I've got at this back at this base that I want to sell, and then go and sell that and see how we go. Now, where is it? It's over here, I'm pretty sure. There it is. I might get that back there in time to be able to sell it all. I think I will be cutting it close though. We'll try, but probably not tonight. Alright. You. Yeah, I do potato, yeah. I stream generally about this time every day. Sometimes I have to go away for work, so it doesn't allow me to stream. I go away every second week, I go away for work. But yeah, I stream every day that I'm home, generally about this time. For generally round about 2 hours. Today might be a little bit less because I'm knackered. Just really tired. I've been going to the gym and doing cardio as well, and I'm just knackered. So I'll probably stream for a couple of hours tonight, which will be another hour and a half, maybe another hour. So that's basically everything. Let's see. I don't use pistols. I basically just never use them. No, I don't think they're any good. They're a waste of time. I use my melee weapon, so I sell every pistol that I get. Same as shotguns. I don't bother keeping shotguns. There's no value to them at all for me. Let's review. So I'm not going to get back in time to... I'm not going to get back in time to sell any of this stuff, so I'll go to the graveyard and dig in the graveyard, which is, where's my shovel? There. To pass the night, and that'll be me. So first thing I want to do is mark where the hell it is. There. Waypoint. So that wasn't actually a bad find for me, that. I don't mind finding a trader, it just annoys me that the trader's on the edge of the map. So I started streaming about 2.5 weeks ago, I think it was. I've been playing the game for a couple of years. Probably just over 2 years now. No, I'm not a big gym goer, but I was starting to get fat. And I was starting to get lazy. So a mate of mine sometimes comes on the stream as well, chats on the stream. A mate of mine, Rick, he goes to the gym all the time, so I've started going with him. I'm not a big gym goer by any stretch, no. I've just sort of started, but I've been going sort of... Well, last week I think I went 6 days last week, 5 or 6 days last week. And this week's only a couple of days. I've been twice this week, so I'm starting to get into it, but it's painful. It's not a lot of fun. Mainly because as I said, I'm so unfit and so unused to going to the gym. But I do a bit of cardio as well. I gotta go the long way now. Well, that shits me to no end. The only problem with this map that I've got here is that there's too much water on it. There's a lot of water on my map. But yeah, back to the gym. No, I've just started. This is only my second week back at the gym. But yeah, I'm enjoying it. It's I'm still sore. We did chest and arms and a bit of back today, so I'm a bit sore upper body, but once I get back into the gym I'll be enjoying it, you know. I've been doing cardio, which just involves basically going up Mount Maunganui where I live, for about a month now. So I'm finding the cardio, I'm not as tired anymore as far as when I'm training and working out, but but the body's just a bit sore from lifting weights, really. What about you? Do you go to the gym yourself? Yeah, well, exactly. You know, unfortunately it's the same with anything. It's not going to be easy for the first month at least. You got to start at some stage. So yeah, no, I've got to that point now that I've been exercising for a month that I'm actually looking forward to going for a run, or going up the mount, or going to the gym, which is a good place to be, because the first couple of weeks were an absolute nightmare. Absolute nightmare. I honestly thought I was going to die of a coronary at one stage. I'm a bit worried zombies are going to find me here, but I've got to build a couple of ladders. Right, nothing found me, so that's all good. But yeah, so do you go to the gym yourself, Potato? How old are you, if you don't mind me asking? Oh, really? How's it going for you? If you don't mind me asking, as I said, how old are you? I'm lucky I've got a gym that's 2 doors down from where I work, so that makes life a lot easier. Yeah, I have been pushing it pretty hard, but I'm one of those people, if I don't push it hard, I'm more likely to quit. So I've got to push it hard or not at all. Shit. I knew there was a zombie right behind me as well. But yeah, I find if I push it hard, I'll achieve more. It's hard. It's not, the body doesn't take it too well, but as I said, I've been doing it a month now. Well, exercise for a month. Where did those? Oh, there. Yeah, I've sort of got one of those temperaments that if I don't do things full on, it's a waste of time for me. It's just how I've always done things. I either go hard or go home, basically. 31. Jesus, I'm almost dead. That's not good at all. Fuck. That's not good at all. I almost died there. I'm only at 17. Hey, Rev. How you been, mate? I'm just, at the moment, I'm having a bit of a nightmare. I've got no... Oh, I've got that on me. That's what I can have. Whew. Okay, that's lucky. I'm having a bit of a... Yeah, nice to see you as well, mate. I'm having a bit of a shocker here. I haven't got that much life left, and I've got 2 zombies underneath me, and I'm a bit scared to get down at the moment. Being a bit of a chicken shit. Yeah, I'm nearly dead. I left my first aid kits over there. It's not good for me here at the moment at all. Where's that zombie gone? Over there. Sweet. Right, let's get the hell out of here. And hope no other zombies attack me. But there's a trader over here, so I'm sort of hoping that I'll be able to... Oh, I'm all good now. I'm up to 45, 46, so that's not so bad. So we can go back. I'm not worried about dying now. It was a close one. I forgot that I was down to 51. Oh, that was a good shot. Where are you buggers? Come on then. Where's the other one? I don't even know. There should be another one in there somewhere. Yeah, take it easy, Rev. See you soon. I don't know where that other zombie went. He must have died. So I'm just going to dig the graves. Because sometimes they have... Oh shit, there she is there. Ah! It wasn't extremely well done by me, as you can probably tell. Let's chop down a tree. Make a little storage chest. Whew! Panic moment there. Panic moment, potato. How you been, Rev? Alright? What's been happening? I'm just wasting the night away, really. Just digging if I can actually get out of this place. Right. Digging up the graveyard, really. It's just wasting the night away until I can sell some stuff at the trader and see if the trader's got anything decent. Got a week off work. That's nice for some. So you're gonna do a bit of streaming, or what's your plans for the week? Yeah, when I ducked down, it said that she wasn't around. I wasn't detected, but then she managed to be in the corner. So, but yeah, so little as possible. It's sometimes nice to do that. You obviously work hard at your job, so when you actually have some time off, spend some time with the family, obviously. Do bits and pieces that you wouldn't get done usually during the week. I'm a lot the same. I used to do a lot over the weekends when I had my weekends, obviously. Well, I have my every weekend off anyway, but now that I've got a bit older, I seem to do less on my free time. Ah, so you're all off. Nice. You took some time at the same time so you can spend some time together. That's what it's all about, mate. That's what it's all about. My shovel's a bit low level. Well, it's not very well. What do you call it? It hasn't got a high. Oh man, I've just lost the word all of a sudden. It's damaged is probably the word I'm best looking for. So it's not digging holes very quickly, but it's doing one shots on these, so that's alright. But sometimes I don't... Mrs. Rev gets term time, so she only works when kids are at school. Is she a teacher? Is that, I gather that's what you mean, she's a teacher or something like that. Hey, yeah, no, thanks very much, Potato Man. Take it easy. You, we'll catch up again soon, eh? Well, thanks very much for coming on the stream, mate. Have fun in Dublin there, and we'll catch up again soon. You have a good one. Yeah, Rev, I don't make shovels. These are all shovels that I've found. But my other tools are, I think my pickaxe is 600. But it's only a iron pickaxe. I haven't got steel tools yet. One thing I was going to do probably tonight or tomorrow night I will use my skill points, because I've got like 200 skill points that I've just haven't bothered using at the moment. So I do need to... Oh, she's a government worker. Nice. But she obviously, because of your work, she has to take time off to look after the kids when they're on school holidays and stuff like that. You sometimes find some alright recipes or some alright stuff in these graves. Doesn't look like those are going to have anything in them. I don't know if... Right, we'll be back soon, buddy. Posted your stream, so you might have a couple other... Hey, cheers, man. Thanks very much for that. I appreciate that, Rev. I'll definitely be keen to chat to anybody that you know. Have a good chat to anybody. Oh, well, I didn't mean to do that for a start. For some reason I can't find any coffins. But you take it easy, mate, or hopefully I'll catch up with you again tonight. If not, I don't know how long I'm going to stream for. I'm a bit knackered today, but if I don't catch up with you, we'll catch up again soon anyway. But I appreciate that if you can throw some shares my way for people. I was thinking I might have seen Alex by now, but he might be doing something else. He was talking about doing his own stream, so maybe he's doing that. When I finish up, I might go and see if I can find him. Maybe, mate, if you're still there, cheers for that. Sniper rifle recipe, can't complain about that. I basically read all my recipes up to when I've got them at 100, and then I'll sell them from that point on. Once they don't give me any extra points, I'll just sell them from there on. I don't know whether everybody does it that way or I'm the only one, I'm not too sure, but it doesn't look like there's going to be a coffin there, or there for that matter. So I pretty much searched this graveyard now. I think there is one body somewhere around that's always here that I've got to search. That one there. Nothing in it, that'll be bloody right as well. There's a bit of stuff in there that I want to keep, which is good. So what day is it? 40. So I got 2 days before the next horde. Hey BBD, how are you? I love searching graveyards. I can find some good stuff in there. And I haven't got a pickaxe on me, which is about right. So I can't even... How you been? Thanks for coming on. Obviously Rev told you that I was on here. Thanks for coming on. Appreciate your support. How's everything been going with you? Yeah, I'm good, thank you. Good, thank you. Yeah, just cruising. Nothing much of too much. Well, nothing too interesting's happening at the moment. I just found a trader over there, so I'm going to go and sell some of my stuff to the trader. But yeah, in general, I'm really good, thanks. Just cruising along. I've got to get onto this Discord thing. I'm actually not too sure. I'm a little bit behind the times. What does Discord involve? You're relaxing on the couch? No stream for you? I think you said yesterday you only stream on a Saturday. So you just, even though you're relaxing on the couch, you don't want to have a stream or anything? So if you don't mind telling me what this Discord involves, I'm actually not too sure what the whole deal is. This is all the stuff I'm going to sell to the trader. Right, morning time has come, perfect timing. Not much else there though. Can sell. But I'm going to go and sell all the stuff to the trader, and one thing I will actually do is do my barter. So let's go up to 60 on that. Oh really? Your internet's that bad that you can only... Your data is that bad that you can only do it once a week? You know, we were talking last night, I didn't realise... I remember you saying that your internet's bad. But I didn't realise it was that bad. I thought mine was bad, but yeah. Seems to be a lot better than yours. Tell me one thing. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Have you ever seen this trader here? Mind you, you don't play the game that often, do you? You play Survive till, well, Dead by Daylight or whatever. But yeah, this is the first time I've ever seen this trader. There's a zombie after me. Where's that zombie? There. But yeah, I might have to get into that Discord. A lot of people have been mentioning it recently, and it was like, yeah, I wasn't too sure what the deal with it was. But this is the first trader that I've ever come across a trader like this. Where do you even find the trader? Is he upstairs? Must be through that door there. Got a few burning barrels. Yeah, it's a first for me. I've never ever come across this trader before. Just quite interested to see what is around. Yeah, there might be something worth selling there anyway. But I would love to be able to get these, but you can't. So this is actually quite a cool. This would be quite cool to be able to set this up as your base. Actually, it's very strong. But I've never ever in my life come across this trader, and I've been playing the game for a couple of years now, and I've never come across this trader. Somebody might tell me that I'm wrong and this trader's been in the game for years. You're not locked in so if it's not... You're not locked in, so if it's not for you, you can leave. Yeah, well that's true. Yep, yep. Oh, so I see you mean. Discord, you mean? Okay, so how the heck do I get out of here? There. I am really, honestly, completely lost. Yeah, well, exactly. That'd be perfect. But I mean, everybody would do it as well, so they've really got to kick you out. I'm really lost where the heck I'm getting going at the moment. I think I'll go back into that building. Sorry, mate. I'm just wandering around aimlessly with my finger in my jacksie, not knowing what I'm doing. Yeah, no, a lot of people have mentioned this crow's nest. So there it is over there. And it's something I've got to get onto as far as joining and seeing what it involves. But I've been hearing good things about it.
Okay, fucker. You respect the shop rules, and we'll get along just fine.
There's not a heck of a lot there for a start, is there? Chest armor. Manibite chassis. I am going to grab that though, because that's high level. Okay, so I can't grab it. So let's sell some stuff. Yeah, it is. I talked about it yesterday. I'm a bit of a procrastinator. Oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, and then other things happen. So I will do it. When am I going to do it? I'm going to do it this weekend. For sure. But you continue to kick my butt if you see that I haven't done it.
Shit,
What's my
man,
leg armor
I
like?
treat you that good, and you don't even fucking tip me.
Oh, shut up.
I'll sell you goods, but if you cross me, you'll
Ooh, a
meet the
machete.
wrong end of my 44.
I might grab the machete. Spike club I don't need. He's actually got some pretty good stuff, to be fair. And once I... get Rev to post the link to the Discord. I will, yeah, that sounds like the plan. I'll let him know on that one. Makes life a bit easier. Okay, so this fella actually hasn't had too bad of stuff, all in all. I don't need a steel shovel. How much money have I got? 11,000. Yeah, we'll try either of those two, I think, if that's the case. Yeah, no, cheers for that. We'll definitely do that. So what I'm going to do is actually...
Man, I treat you that good, and you don't even
do
fucking
the
tip me.
secret stash. Does that need to go to 80? Man, let's go to 80. And let's see what he's got
How
now.
about I empty your pockets?
Auger parts, we'll grab those. An auger, we'll grab that. Man, I haven't got enough money now. I had a mere. How much do I need? 11,029. Oh no. Shivers. How much is this going to sell for? 878. So I'm basically not going to get enough money to even buy that auger anyway. It's not high level, I'm not so stressed about it, but it does have the blade, which I would have liked. So I had a bit of a mare there. I thought I'd have more money than I did, or I wouldn't need as much money. What else is there here that I can use? Mini bike chassis, mini bike seat, mini bike wheels. Not a heck of a lot. Yeah, I'm just miles away from where my stuff all is.
Be
I'll show you on
careful
my
out
map.
there. You wouldn't want to get hurt.
So I've got nothing to sell in that town. Mind you, I'm looking at that and I'm thinking I've got to go across water to get to that place there. I might make it back in time, but I think I've got to go across water, so that's annoying. Is there anything to sell in here? I think I took everything that I can get out of here to sell. I don't need you really, but that's not going to give me enough money anyway. I can sell you, but I don't think it's going to give me enough. Ah, yeah, I know where it is, so that's not a problem. 914 8. That's basically 1700. 1700 plus that is 1000, 1100. I haven't quite got enough. Hey Alex, alright mate? Sorry mate, I didn't see that you'd actually you'd come on, but how are you going Alex, alright? I'm just having a bit of a shocker here. I'm going to leave all this stuff behind and try and go for that trader, or go for that town. Where's my bike? Oh shit, it's all the way over there. Oh, isn't there? It is there. Because there's a deer up there I didn't realise. Now you didn't see that, did you? I just ran into every bit of barbed wire that I could find there. Now where's... Oh, there. Oh, Jesus Christ. That didn't work too badly for me. I'm trying to look at the top of the screen and not watch where I'm driving. I sent... sorry mate, no, I actually haven't checked those. But I definitely didn't do that on purpose. I will definitely do that as soon as I get off the stream. I'm glad you didn't. Look at that. How am I supposed to get across there to my town with that amount of water on it? Oh no, it looks like I might be able to get round there. Yeah, it was a complete shocker, that was BBD. That was not one of my most brilliant moments of driving a motorbike. The only problem is it's in the destroyed... no, I don't think I like that idea. Simply because I've got to carry so much stuff back with me. I don't think there's any mines if I stay... Well, I'm not actually staying off anything at the moment by the looks of it. Ah, shit. Look at that. I think I'm just going to have to give up the ghost on that... auger. To be fair, BBD. I will get other options to get augers, so it won't be so bad. Alright Alex, you take it easy mate, thanks for coming on. And I will accept that... I'll accept your friend request as soon as I get off today. Now I just got to remember where the trader is. There. Yeah, that's the only problem with this map, BBD. It's well, maybe I'll get something to sell in this camp and also at this drop. You never know your luck. I might just have enough to buy the auger. Where are you going? probably need to repair my my spike club as well. Oh, I didn't realise he was still alive and commented areas that was. You never know, I might find something in this here to be able to sell. Well, that's not going to sell for much for a start. I'm not going to sell for anything. Don't think I'm going to have enough to be able to buy that auger. Bugger. But yeah, as I was saying earlier, BBD, sorry, I've got too much water on this map. Sorry mate, you know, you take, thanks, catch up with you soon. Yeah. So I've got to go back and try and buy this auger, basically. Try not to run into every cactus that I come across. If you want a good map seed, try do a barrel roll. I'm actually a bit lost what we're talking about there. You might have to explain yourself a bit better than that, BBD. That doesn't make it doesn't make any sense to me at all, but hey, if you could explain that a bit better, that'd be awesome. Did I bring the... didn't even bring that with me. Can you get a maps? Can you do map seeds on PS4? Can you? I thought they were just all random. Let's see if I can get to the 11,000 that I'm trying to get to.
Damn, you smell like the dead. You better have money.
Have I got enough to buy the auger? I might just have enough to buy the auger. Yes! And there we go! I have got an auger.
All right, now that we're done doing business, get
I
out of
am
my
wrapped.
store.
What you name your game on random gen is the map seed. Oh, it was something as simple as that. See, I've been playing this game for 2 years, and I did not know that. So does barrel roll... do a lot of people play barrel roll? Or is it... so everybody knows what the map's like, if you know what I mean? That would be my one concern. That, like, when people came on, they knew exactly where everything was. Not too stressed about any of that stuff. I will take that with me though. Oh, okay, you only played... yeah, no, that makes sense. See, I play multiplayer just because I'd rather people come onto my stream. What am I going to do here? A little bit of juggling around. Where's my crescent? There. And then we have you. As you can see, I'm pretty anal about how I have everything set up in my toolbar. It's just me. It's the OCD in me coming out. Oh, I've got to go over and pick this other stuff up as well. But I get very OCD about what I'm doing as far as how I've got stuff set up. It's just the way I roll, really. It's almost, what's the time? 3 o'clock. Run over the cactus as usual. Yeah, so that's my one concern, I suppose, is if I'm playing multiplayer, they will know exactly where everything is. I mean, they could never know where I was. But, oh, let's not break your leg. First of all, I'm going to eat some food. I'm going to drink water. What's in here? Everyone who plays this game, I'm glad to hear that you think everybody does as well. I was a bit worried that it was actually only me that is so anally retentive that I... Where did that mini bike chassis come from? I must have swapped the other one out. I don't think you could do that in this game. I'm not going to take any of this other stuff with me. It can stay here. It's taking up too much space. Also don't need the shovel. I've got a good shovel. But yeah, I get really really anally retentive about how I set up my toolbar. It's just, yeah, it gets to the point of ridiculousness. Not so much my toolbar, but more how I store my stuff in the containers. I need to fix that leg is what I need to do. Okay, so you can swap the chassis out. I didn't realise. That makes sense though. I'm sure I bought a lot more of those duct tapes with me. But obviously not. Hey mate, thanks very much. Thanks very much BVD for coming on. You have a good day, good night, whichever it is for you. But yeah, thanks very much for the support, and cheers for the heads up on that on the seed and also the Discord as well. Appreciate that. Any sort of advice like that I always appreciate, and I need that sort of advice. But yeah, no, thanks very much. You have a good one, eh? You take it easy. I'm basically going to see where the hell I'm going next, which is basically follow this coastline and see where it next takes me. Yeah, you take care too, eh? Take it easy, and yeah, we'll catch up next time. I'll go and hit up either Rev or Crow about this Discord link, and then we'll be good to go basically. But yeah, you take it easy, have a good one. I'm going to only stream for another quarter of an hour anyway. I'm running into every cactus while I'm doing this. Where are these buggers? They must be inside. We'll have a quick search of this, see what we can come up, which was absolutely zero. I got one gas barrel out of all of that, which is the only thing that was of any value. Throw away you, don't need you. And my bike's over there. So I'm just going to back off this cactus for a start. I thought I heard something, but I didn't. That was what that whole was about there. And we're off. Now I'm thinking I will come into the destroyed biome pretty quickly, or pretty soon. That fella didn't last long before he died. I'm not too sure where he spawned, but he died within a couple of minutes. He may well have spawned in the hub city for all I know, but it has happened. I'm thinking I'm going into the... Geez, I'm going to be in a lot of trouble in this destroyed biome. It looks like there's nobody left on my stream, watching my stream at the moment. Thanks very much BVD, Sneaks, Alex from All Living Things, All Living Humans, sorry. Who else was on here? Rev from Last Place Gaming was on here as well. Thanks very much to all of you. Also on was a new follower or a new person watching me, and that was Sweet Potato, good Irish boy. Thanks very much, Sweet Potato. And I think I've been to here. I think this is where I was before. Yes, it is. So that's a little bit annoying because that basically that trader I'll more than likely never go back to. I don't have a lot of reason to go. That's a little bit annoying, having the one was saying to me that you can actually name your game and that'll give you a seed. So there was a seed, I think it was Barrel Roll was a seed that she told me about. So thanks for the heads up on that, BVD. I did thank you earlier, but thanks again. That will... It might be worth something I might want to have a look at, because she says that it's actually a really good seed as far as water and how it's set up. So I will have a look at that soon, maybe when I start a new game. I got to check out this seed thing because there's obviously other seeds that you can play as well. For some reason I thought the seeds only worked on PC, but BVD said I'm wrong on that one. Let's see if I can get through here. Oh, you mother... Fuck. Excuse my language, but that really does rip my 90. Now I've got to... No, I don't actually need that. That's alright. But it is going to take me time to drag this thing out of the bloody water. And set it up again. Isn't ideal. doesn't make life easy, but I've got to pick it up. So first things first, put the chassis on the ground, take the long way around it, set the bike up again. So it's all time wasted that I don't need to be wasting time, really. That's the only thing. It's annoying in that regard. That can be scrapped, and the stuff can be taken out of there, and we are good to go again. So I wasted a couple of minutes, well, a minute and a half probably, maybe, if that. It's not too bad. I'm basically just following this massive lake that's in the middle of my world, hitting every cactus as usual, sounding like a broken record when it comes to cactuses. So that trader, which was actually a pretty good trader, because I actually got an auger, a complete auger, and I also got an auger parts out of it. So it was a good trader, but it's on a little outcrop of land. I'll show you on the map. It's in that little outcrop of land that I'll literally never go back to. I can never see myself going back there. Unless I can't find another... I've already found one trader, but unless I find a third trader... I don't find a third trader, sorry. I have no reason to go back there. It's too far away from everything. So that's a little bit gutting. I've left a little bit of stuff there as far as weapons that I haven't sold, but nothing that I need to go out of my way to go back and get it. It'd be nice if I could find another trailer. I keep saying trailer. If I could find another trader, that'd be nice. Because I really don't want to go back there if I don't have to. Right on, hour 23. I'm getting to that point where I'm probably going to pull pin for the day. But once again, thanks to all the people that came onto the stream. First of all, it was Sweet Potato, new viewer or new subscriber to me. First time on. It was good to hear he was from Dublin, place that I've spent a bit of time, place that I absolutely love. Good Irish boy, so thank you, Sweet Potato. Next on was Sneaks. He came on quickly just to have a catch up, which is nice of him. Top bloke, Sneaks. As long as you're on the right side of him when it comes to PvP. But yeah, top bloke, does some good videos. Go on over and have a look at Sneaks. Sneaks847 TV is his YouTube channel. Does some very good PvP. Next on was... I think it was Last Place Gaming. I think Rev got on briefly as well. So he came on for a while. He had to go, I think he was going to bed. It was late for him. So thanks very much, Rev. And I think then BVD came on. Thank you, BVD. Gave me some good advice, which I always appreciate, about a few different things. Discord and seeds. And then last of all was my old buddy Alex, the Polish boy from Manchester. He came on in as well, so he couldn't stay on for long. He had other stuff going on. But I will accept your friend request as soon as I stop the stream, Alex. What I'm doing here is trying to stay as close to the coast as possible, because we all know this area has mines, and I don't particularly feel like blowing up and having to come find my bike in the middle of the destroyed biome. And actually, as you just heard, that was a mine that just went off that a zombie just walked over, so the issues are real. That is the other problem I have with this seed that I'm on currently. There is a lot of destroyed biome. No, I was getting my hopes up there. And this isn't good either, because Don't. No, 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 no. Sweet. You don't want to be in this biome at night, not being able to drive in a straight line for too long. The dogs are the least of your worries. There's other zombies. While the dogs are an issue, everything's an issue. I'm now out of that biome, which makes my day. I am now in the burnt biome. So I think I'm going to pull up here and stop the stream. So thanks to everybody, and we'll catch up with you next time.